Hello, everybody. Mr. West again. This is the quiz for the 22nd of May. I'm recording it on Thursday, the 21st. Another busy week. I'm going to do my assemblies and briefing tomorrow, but you won't get this until Friday night because I'll schedule it for 4 o'clock on YouTube. So, other news. I'm going to go through the 15th of May's quiz answers. I'll reveal the winner for that week. And interestingly enough, the 22nd of May, which is obviously tomorrow, this will be our last quiz, I'm afraid. I'm going to take a break over half term, so there won't be anything going on next week. And then obviously from the 1st of June, things will be changing in terms of schools, etc. And I'll be back into school, back in my shirt and tie, and back to work, okay? So the quiz will come to an end at that point. I'm really sorry. So I really appreciate all those families, students who have stuck with it through the last 8 weeks, is it 9 weeks? Can't remember now. So I'll give you 10 final questions and then I'll give you a pause and I'll go through the answers. Okay, so you'll be able to mark your own. So you'll have to give yourself a reward if you get them all right. Okay, so we'll start with the answers from the 15th of May. Right, question 1. France shares its borders and how many France shares its borders with how many different countries? Okay, and the answer is 11. 11. Now, some people put 8. The answer is 11. Okay, so the answers are Spain, Germany, Belgium, Luxembourg, Switzerland, Italy, Monaco, and Andorra. And then overseas, France has 3 other principalities. It has Saint Martin, which is connected to the Netherlands. It has Suriname, which is a country that sits next to another principality of France, which is French Guyana, and also Brazil. It has a border with Brazil because French Guyana is in South America, and is on the border there as well. So that's the reason there's 11. Okay. Question 2. In what year did the Methodist Church break away from the Church of England? And the answer is 1795. Question 3. The first passenger steam train service came into effect in 1825 between which 2 English towns? And the answers were Stockton, which I gave you, and Darlington. So well done if you've got that. Question 4. In which year did the United States of America enter the First World War? And the answer to that is 1917. Question 5. What links Roman, Arabic, and binary? And the answer is, of course, numbers. They're all type of numbers. Number 6. Who starred in the following movies? Legend, which was from 1984, The Firm, 1993, and Collateral, 2004. The answer is Tom Cruise. Question 7. What name is Stephen Patrick more commonly known as? And the answer is Morrissey, who was, of course, lead singer of the Smiths, a very popular, influential band of the 1980s. Question 8. Who won the men's FIFA Football World Cup in 1990? Italy 90. And the answer is West Germany, not Germany, because it was before unification. It's West Germany. Number 9. Complete this simile. As fit as a blank. And the answer is as fit as a fiddle. And question 10 from last week. In Ireland, commonly, what is the meaning of the name? So, somebody who's got the name Kevin, that means handsome at birth. Lucky Kevin. Okay, the winner from last week is Ewan. Well done, Ewan. Right, we're going to go through the questions for the 22nd of May, and then I'll pause, so you should be able to pause, go in, try and get your answers, and then you can come back and compare them, because obviously this will be our last one. So the 22nd of May, we've got 2 sections. The first section is 5 questions on science and technology, and the second 5 questions are on sport. Okay, so question 1. Minus 273.15 degrees Celsius is more commonly known as what? Question 2. Does an alkali have a pH level more or less than 7? We should all know that one, I think. Question 3. Solid frozen carbon dioxide is also known as what? Solid frozen carbon dioxide is also known as what? Question 4. Virology is the study of what? Virology is the study of what? And question 5 for science and technology. The word processor was invented before or after 1963? Was the word processor invented before or after 1963? Okay, next 5 questions then are sport questions. Question 6. In tennis, who was known as Super Brat? In tennis, who was known as Super Brat? Question 7. Okay. Name any one of the 4 Tour de France riders with 5 Tour wins who've won the whole bike race over the 21 days. Name any one of the 4 Tour de France riders to have 5 Tour wins. Question 8. Who is or was the youngest heavyweight boxer to be champion of the world? Who is the youngest heavyweight boxer to be champion of the world? Question 9. How many times has Great Britain won the Rugby League World Cup? How many times has Great Britain won the Rugby League World Cup? And question 10. England won the 2003 Rugby Union World Cup. In which city was the final played? England won the 2003 Rugby Union World Cup. In which city was the final played? And that's it. And that's the quiz. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to pause now. And after that pause, I'm going to give you the answers. Okay? So best of luck with that. Bye-bye for now. Time for some answers. Ready? Okay. So question 1 was minus 273.15 degrees Celsius is more commonly known as, and the answer is absolute 0. Question 2 was does an alkali have a pH level more or less than 7? And the answer is more. Question 3 was solid frozen carbon dioxide is also known as what? And the answer is dry ice. Virology is the study of viruses. So we should all know that one at the minute. Question 5. The word processor was invented before or after 1963? The answer is after, because it was invented in 1965. In tennis, who was known as Super Brat? This is question 6. In tennis, who was known as Super Brat? And the answer is John McEnroe. Question 7. Name any one of the 4 Tour de France riders with 5 Tour wins. You could have had Eddy Merckx, Bernard Hinault, Miguel Indurain, or Jacques Anquetil. Okay. Question 8. Who is the youngest heavyweight boxer to be champion of the world? And the answer is Iron Mike Tyson. Question 9. How many times has Great Britain won the Rugby League World Cup? 3 times. 1954, 1960 and 1972. And question 10. England won, I was at this game. England won the 2003 Rugby Union World Cup in which city? And where did they play the final? And the answer is Sydney, Australia. Okay? And that's it. That's all the questions, and that's the quiz for this year, I'm afraid. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a nice half term, and hope to see you all again soon. All the best. Bye-bye.